I said, you cannot look for the last Adam outside the original place of the Adams. Africa is a land of Adams. Because that is a land of immortality. Now, when you're talking about an Adam, you're talking about a personality that looks like God. Let us make man to look like us is an Adam. It is wrong to say that people everywhere can look like God. No. No, it's wrong. Can I tell you something? There was no time God wanted to go to the Jews. There's no time. The original plan of God on earth is to start his work in Africa and finish it. Because that is why God didn't create he didn't go to the soil of the Jews to make man. There is only one soil God touched. And that is a Cushite soil. Now God didn't forget. I said God didn't forget that he touched the land of Africa. No, he didn't forget. God also didn't forget the value Africa has that persuaded him to touch the soil of Africa. I want to help a young man with something. I want to help a lady with something. Please, if you have something that is irreplaceable, don't mortgage it. Use everything you have to keep something that's important to you. If you miss something that's more important to you, losing your life for that thing that's more important to you is not a loss. Let me say it again. When I discovered that the vision of my life is more valuable than my life, I count it as an honor to lose my life for something that is more important than the life itself. You see, because if you lose something that is more important than your life to eat, that which is more important than your life will keep your life. But you say, clap your hand if you had it. But that is a high revelation. There are people that when they see something that is more important than their life, they are keeping ordinary life. Why will you keep ordinary life? When you keep an ordinary life, that life will still fade away and be forgotten. Quickly, hand over the life to someone that has capacity to make it eternal. That is wisdom. Anyway, there is a wisdom I want to teach you here that you have not had anywhere. There is a wisdom. And that wisdom is the reason that if you go to the land of the dead, you don't turn. The land of, excuse me, if you go to grave and see cry, if you go to the land of the dead and see pain, you will not like to die. Excuse me, do you know what it means for a man that used to be busy on earth, who is sure of what he's born for, suddenly to go to a time and an irresponsible land? The land of the dead is an irresponsible land. It's an irresponsible land. It's a place of sleeping. It's a place where man is devalued. It is a time, in the land of the dead is a place where people live and their days are wasted. And they are still alive, but they have lost their body. Because if you're a man, if you lose your body, you'll be living you'll be living uselessly. Because you cannot function without body, but you are alive. I said you cannot. So all the living, all